Greetings from Secret of Family Recipes. Hope you have all been well. Today is 21st February and it is the International Mother Language Day. I have decided to design this show to celebrate International Mother Language Day. In 2007, the General Assembly of United Nations declared that 21st February would be International Mother Language Day to preserve all the mother languages across the world. Why International Mother Language Day? Because the Bengalis fought to speak their mother language back in 1952. Many people died during the demonstration on 21st February 1952. We are celebrating the International Mother Language Day and I am Bengali. Bangla is my mother language. So I will start today's show in Bengali greetings. Secret of Family Recipes অনুষ্ঠানের পক্ষ থেকে আপনাদের সকলকে আন্তরিক শুভেচ্ছা। আশা করি আপনারা সবাই ভালো আছেন। 21st February is a national holiday in Bangladesh. As a family, we used to all stay at home, have lunch together. After lunch, we used to laze around, talk about the history and the culture, talk about how my grandmother and my mother actually made the flag to commemorate the International Mother Language Day. What did we have for lunch? It was a simple menu, but it was something special. My mother usually made beef tihari with vegetables because February was right after winter. We could still buy carrots, cauliflowers, garden peas and new potatoes, and that was the special vegetables my mother used to cook her beef tihari. I'm also making tihari with vegetables, but instead of using beef, I have decided to use turkey. So it gives you an idea what else can you make with turkey other than roast turkey for Christmas and Thanksgiving. I cooked my turkey biryani in my induction hobs. First, I cooked the turkey meat. I used the leg meat of the turkey, and then I cooked the pulao separately and I mixed them together to make the biryani. I will show you how I have made the turkey. I cooked the turkey in medium-high temperature first and then put it down to medium temperature and then put it down to absolutely simmering temperature. I used the biryani spice mix I shared with you on episode 2. Don't worry if you have not watched the biryani spice mix episode. I will put the link in the description below. I have here 800 grams of turkey drumstick cut into small pieces. I even managed to break the bone into 3 pieces. The pieces of the bones and the marrow would elevate the taste of the curry sauce. Before I start cooking, I need to marinate the turkey meat for 2 hours. Here I have 2 tablespoons of ginger paste, 2 cloves of crushed garlic, 2 tablespoons of almond powder, 4 tablespoons of Greek yogurt, half a cup or 8 tablespoons of fried shallot, and remember the biryani spice mix I showed on episode 2? I will use 1 teaspoon of that biryani spice mix. I will now marinate the turkey meat. I am adding the yogurt, almond powder, crushed garlic and ginger paste, fried shallots, 1 teaspoon of biryani spice mix, and finally 1 teaspoon of salt. If we need more salt, we can always taste and add the salt when we cook the biryani meat. I will mix all the ingredients thoroughly with the turkey meat and rest it for 2 hours. Don't worry at all if you have missed the episode for the biryani spice mix. I will share the link in the description below. While the meat is marinating, I prepared the vegetables for my tihari. I have 220 grams of cubed carrots, 180 grams of cauliflower florets, 220 grams of new potatoes quartered, and 150 grams of petit pois or small peas. You could also use garden peas. I will show you how I will add the vegetables in my cooking. The meat is marinating for 2 hours. I shall start cooking the meat now. I'm adding 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil and waiting for the oil to heat up. I set my induction hob heat level at 6. The oil is hot enough now to add the marinated meat. I will cook it in level 6 for 10 minutes and bring the heat down to level 5. The flavor of the biryani spice mix is increasing my appetite, but I need to wait an hour and a half to complete my cooking before I can taste the tihari. I will wash the meat dish with half cup of hot water from the kettle to make sure I scrape the spices from the dish and add the water in the pan. I shall cook it for 35 minutes before I start adding the vegetables. Don't forget to keep stirring the meat every 5 minutes to avoid a burnt crust building at the bottom of the pan. Keep the lid on when you are cooking. I've been cooking the meat for 10 minutes and the oil has already started to float on the top. I'm taking the heat level down from 6 to 5 and cook it for another 30 to 35 minutes, possibly taking the heat level down from 5 to 4 after 10 minutes. I will probably add a bit more salt when I start adding the vegetables with the meat. I have been cooking the meat for 30 to 35 minutes. It's time to add the vegetables. The curry is looking really good. I will add the carrots and cook them for 5 to 6 minutes. Oh, the aroma of the food is making me impatient. At this stage, I will add half teaspoon of salt. This should be enough for the vegetables. We do not want it too salty because we will add some more salt when we cook the pulao. So far, we have added 1 teaspoon of salt when we marinated the meat and another half teaspoon for the vegetables. Please keep cooking with the lid on. I have been cooking the meat for another 6 minutes after I added the carrots. The meat appears nearly cooked now. So far, we have been cooking the turkey for 50 minutes. I am adding the potatoes and will cook for another 10 minutes. Then I will take the pan off the heat. Don't forget, you need to keep stirring to avoid the burnt crust in the bottom. I have been cooking the curry for 12 minutes since I added the potatoes. You can see meat and vegetables are cooked and the oil is floating on the top of the sauce. I shall take it off the heat and start cooking the pulao. I will transfer the meat and the vegetables to this dish. I tasted the curry sauce and I have to admit, I did not realize the stock from the turkey bone pieces would make the curry taste so delicious. I can vouch this is better than chicken stock. We will not need all the sauce and the stock. We will only use half cup of the stock diluted in hot water to cook the pulao. Keep the sauce in the fridge. I will show you in another episode how to make a simple dish with the leftover sauce to create another mouth-watering Bangladeshi style curry. To cook my pulao, I added 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil in this pan, which has now come to temperature. I am adding 2 cinnamon sticks, about 2-inch length, 1 bay leaf, and I would have added 2 green cardamoms. But I don't have green cardamoms at home and I decided to add 1 black cardamom. Black cardamom is stronger in flavor and that's why I'm adding just the 1. I just had to take the pan off the heat because the oil was getting too hot and I did not want to burn the spices. I am adding 350 grams of basmati rice. I washed the rice in warm water from the tap. I will add about 3/4 teaspoon of salt and keep frying the rice for 2 minutes, continuously stirring. But you need to be gentle when you are stirring your rice so you do not break the grains. I have been frying the rice for 2 minutes. It's time to add the boiled hot water and the sauce we set aside from the curry. I have started cooking the pulao on my induction hob at heat level 5. I will add 700 ml of boiled hot water and curry sauce. In goes 350 ml of hot water. I am adding half cup of curry sauce in half cup of hot water, mixing the two well and pouring it on the rice. I will mix the rice with the liquid and put a lid on and cook for 5 minutes. I have been cooking the rice for 5 minutes on my induction hob heat level 5. I will add the cauliflower florets now. At this stage, I would have also added 5 to 6 whole green finger chilies, but I do not have finger chilies. I had some sort of chili which looks more like jalapeno but tastes like capsicum. This will at least give me some chili flavor. I shall cook the rice for 6 to 7 minutes with the lid on at the same temperature. I have been cooking the pulao for 6 minutes. After I added the cauliflower florets, it's time to add the petit pois or peas and gently mix them with the rice. I would also put the heat level down from 5 to 3. The rest of the pulao will get cooked in the simmering heat. I think the pulao will be ready in the next 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes and yes, the pulao is cooked. I will gently bring the rice from the bottom to the top. This process will take the rice from the top to the bottom. That way we can make sure each grain of rice is cooked evenly. I shall turn the cooker off. Oops! I have underestimated the size of the pan. I will transfer half the rice in a bigger pan and add the cooked meat and vegetables, and on top of that put the rest of the rice. This will heat the meat up from the steam of the rice. Close the pan with a lid, rest it for 10 minutes and gently mix the rice and the meat with a big serving spoon. Turkey Tihari and tomato salad for Judy. We're going to serve her the food now and let's see what she thinks about it.
It's very nice. It's got tomatoes, just put on there. It's lovely. Got a dressing on this, have you?
I have got a dressing, very simple dressing. I don't know if you ever tasted mustard oil. I dressed it with mustard oil and a little bit of salt and pepper.
Peas, rice. Is that potato?
Yes.
Very nice. This is the best one, I think. That's so good. That's very nice. It's got a sweet taste actually. It's very tender. Very nice.
The turkey I marinated with yogurt and the biryani spice mix, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of ginger and some fried onion. I marinated it for 2 hours and then I cooked the turkey separately and cooked the pulao separately and mixed them together. And this is called Tihari.
So nice. So what cut of the turkey? What is the cut?
It's the leg. It's the drumstick of the turkey.
That's usually the best tasting, isn't it?
Yes. I thought people just associate turkey with the roast during Christmas or Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought they could have something different.
Definitely. This is very good.
After all, it's International Mother Language Day. I do have a surprise for you. 2 of my very young friends, Arfan and Amara, sent their Bangla Song for you all the way from Geneva. Let's enjoy their Bangla Song. Let's enjoy their Bangla Song.
আমি বাংলায় গান গাই, আমি বাংলায় গান গাই, আমি আমার আম্মিকে চিরদিন এই বাংলায় খুঁজে পাই। আমি বাংলায় গান গাই, আমি বাংলায় গান গাই, আমি আমার আম্মিকে চিরদিন এই বাংলায় খুঁজে পাই। আমি বাংলায় দেখি স্বপ্ন, আমি বাংলায় পড়ি সুর, আমি এই বাংলার মায়া বোয়া পথে হেঁটেছি এত দাদু। বাংলা আমার বনানন্দ, বাংলা গানের সুর। আমি একবার দেখি, একবার দেখি, দেখি বাংলা মুখ। বাংলা আমার জীবনানন্দ, বাংলা প্রাণের সুর। আমি একবার দেখি, বারবার দেখি, দেখি বাংলা মুখ।
was wonderful. It was lovely to hear you singing a Bangla song. Well done. I loved your song and I hope you will send me more songs for future shows. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mom and Dad of Arfan and Amara, for recording the song and allowing us to play the song on our show. Thank you very much.